I want to bring on today's guest, Deena Shanker, food writer for Bloomberg. Deena, thanks for being with me today.
Thanks so much for having me.
A big part of your article was also on health and the health benefits or not. And I think this is where it gets, to me, the diciest. You pretty clearly feel that this is not a health food. Am I summarizing that right?
I would just say it's not that I feel that it's not a health food. It's that I have not I've not heard from a single person that isn't selling these products that it's a health food. So health professionals do not call it that.
Interesting. Okay. So I've had, Dr. Kim Williams, the lead cardiologist from Rush Medical Center in Chicago. He's the past president of the American College of Cardiology, say specifically that he sees these are healthier than. Nothing's a carrot.
Well,
right?
Healthier than is very different than health food.
Well, define health food, right? So
health food is something that is promotes health. I'm just trying to think how to just. I would say that. Have you ever met a doctor that just says you should eat this, or is it usually you should eat this instead of, or is this a better choice, or is it maybe it's a better choice? I've never heard any health professional that gives the kind of recommendation towards plant-based meats that they would give towards something like lentils or chickpeas. I think people want to say it's healthier-ish, maybe, and
that's the point. Healthier. No one says it's a carrot. I don't think the companies themselves even claim that they would replace lentils, or they're not in competition, for lack of a better expression, with lentils. They are healthier than. I do want to pull up some studies here because you said, I got to put on my glasses. Gosh darn it. I want to pull up some studies here because you're mentioning health professionals. I'll just pull up this. Hopefully, I'm sorry, everyone listening on audio podcast. I'm reading here from the National Library of Medicine. Colorectal cancer is the third most common cancer in men and second in women worldwide. More than half of the cases occur in developed countries. The consumption of red meat, beef, pork, lamb, veal, mutton is high in developed countries, and accumulated evidence is convincing association between the intake of red meat and especially processed meat for colorectal cancer. I can do the same for, this is a Harvard study talking about trimethylene and oxide. From the Harvard study, red meat, trimethylene and oxide in your heart, a substance called trimethylene and oxide is produced in your body when it digests red meat. It may raise the risk of cardiovascular problems. And then there's also animal heme. So animal heme is an essential nutrient in dietary proteins and critically impacts diverse physiological and pathological processes, basically saying here a wide range of epidemiological studies have focused on examining the association of dietary heme intake, mainly from red meat, with risks of common diseases. So you had asked about health professionals, and I read these articles and see the better than option.